Viewers, days after violence erupted in Nagpur over the anti-Aurangzeb stir by right-wing groups, the crackdown on violence has begun. In fact, several of the accused have seen this action where the Nagpur civic body has initiated bulldozer action, particularly against Fahim Khan, the leader of the minority Democratic Party who's said to be the mastermind of the riots and was arrested on charges of treason. Civic authorities have demolished illegal portions of his residence and also the residence of another accused named Yusuf Sheikh. This crackdown comes 2 days after Chief Minister Fadnavis warned of strict action against the accused, including bulldozer action wherever needed. But the demolition against two accused has now been stayed by the Nagpur bench of the Bombay High Court. The court has rapped the Nagpur administration for what it termed as high-handedness. Meanwhile, politics has also broken out over the bulldozer action. While the opposition is calling it targeted action, it is also questioning why action wasn't taken earlier if this structure was illegal. In response, the BJP and its allies have defended a crackdown on those who instigated riots in Nagpur.
मुख्यमंत्री महोदयांना मी सांगू इच्छितो की न्याय सगळ्यांना सारखा पाहिजे. नागपूरच्या दंगलीमध्ये ज्यांचं नुकसान झाले त्यांना नुकसान भरपाई तुम्ही देणार आहात. तसंच कुणाल कामराच्या स्टुडिओची किंवा तिथे जिथे त्यांनी जो कार्यक्रम केला त्या जागेचं ज्यांनी नुकसान केलं.
पण दंगलीची सुरुवात ज्यांनी केली ते तुमच्याच पक्षाचे कार्यकर्ते आहेत, ते तुमच्या विचारांचे समर्थक आहेत. औरंगजेबाच्या कबरेचा मुद्दा कोणी काढला? ते तुमच्या मंत्रिमंडळामध्ये आहेत. चिथावणी तुमच्या मंत्रिमंडळातल्या सहकार्याने दिलेली आहे. जा कोकणात बुलडोजर पाठवा ना, मग किंवा पुण्यात बुलडोजर पाठवा ना.
मुझे लगता है कि जिस तरह उनका जो अनधिकृत कोई बांधकाम होगा तो उस पर बुलडोजर चलेगा. मतलब वो तो उन्होंने नागपुर का दंगा करने का प्रयत्न उन्होंने किया है. उन्हें प्लान करके इसी तरह का दंगा फसाद किया है. इसीलिए उनका जो इंक्रोचमेंट है या अनधिकृत बांधकाम पर बुलडोजर चलेगा और बुलडोजर चल रहा है.
यदि किसी का अनऑथराइज कंस्ट्रक्शन हो तो क्या अपेक्षा है लोगों की? क्या उस पर कार्रवाई न करें? क्यों? अनऑथराइज कंस्ट्रक्शन होगा तो कार्रवाई होगी. किसी जाति को, धर्म को, पंथ को देखकर नहीं. वो नेता हो, अभिनेता हो, कोई भी हो, छोटा हो, बड़ा हो, महाराष्ट्र की सरकार कार्रवाई करेगी.
All right, let's go right across to our guest. Joining us is Sanju Verma, national spokesperson of the BJP. Tehseen Purawala is a political analyst. Sanju Verma, the accusation coming in is that the government is not being fair. It has to be equal or fair in its treatment as far as all such situations are concerned, not just in Nagpur.
You know, Madhav, I will never get tired of saying that the perpetrator and the oppressor has no right to play victim. In this case, Fahim Khan, the key perpetrator of the Nagpur violence, is trying to gain sympathy. But I will call out the bluff of this entire radical Islamist Jamaat, which has been playing the victim card. First and foremost, the sanction for the building plan was not taken. Point number 2, the entire construction was unauthorized. Point number 3, assuming that the building was built after due approvals as it is being claimed, even then the lease expired in 2020 and lease was not renewed. Point number 4, the Maharashtra Regional and Town Planning Act, various provisions of this act were completely and brazenly flouted with impunity. And last but not the least, the Nagpur Municipal Corporation's Assistant Municipal Commissioner, a man called Harish Raut, has said, we have given the necessary notice before the demolition was undertaken. So to say that suo moto bulldozer chalaya gaya ya bulldozer chalane ka intent hai, that is a whole lot of balderdash. And Harish Raut has also said कि ये शो कॉज नोटिस पहली बार नहीं दिया गया. 2020 के बाद 2023 में जब महायुति की सरकार आई, बिकॉज 2019 से लेकर 2022 जून तक तो उद्धव ठाकरे मुख्यमंत्री थे. When the महायुति सरकार
Let Tehseen answer that. There are several points you made over there.
Notice was issued.
Yeah, Sanju, several points that you made there, Sanju Verma. In fact, Tehseen respond to that. Normally, the charge is that when there is such kind of bulldozer action, that adequate notice has not been given, time has not been given, that it is unfair, it is, unrequited, etc. In this case, notice has been given, says the BJP, not just now but earlier, and also the very fact that those illegal portions were identified and then action has been taken, and therefore it is very well within the ambit of law. Your response to that?
Madhav, thank you so much for having me on the show. Good evening. And it is surprising that the BJP or the officers in Nagpur only realized that Fahim Khan building was illegal after the Honorable Chief Minister of Maharashtra, Devendra Fadnavis G, promised all action, including bulldozer action, and now they claim to say that notice was given. Now, what reports indicate is that notice period was only 1 day, which is completely in contravention to the November 13, 2024 judgment of the most honorable Supreme Court, which said that a minimum 15-day notice should be given. It should be given by registered post. It should be videographed. There should be and all the other guidelines that were laid down. It also said that the person must have ample time, in this case, the person whose property it is, to appeal to the higher authorities or to get a stay. And most importantly, what Justice Gawai said was depriving innocent people of their right to life by removing shelter from their heads is our considered view would be wholly unconstitutional only because the state claims that they are accused. Now, in this
got your point. 3 points there. One second, I got your point. Desi, you also made a number of points. Why only 1 day notice, not 15-day notice is the question coming in. Number two, the Supreme Court has particularly said that an accused cannot be treated or be declared as the guilty. Those are 2 points that appear to be glaring, and also the fact that it was Mr. Fadnavis who said that bulldozer action would happen 2 days ago, and that magically happens. Are they not related? Your response, Sanju Verma.
First and foremost, with no offense to Tehseen, sitting here and talking about innocent persons, first and foremost, Fahim Khan is far from being innocent. Fahim Khan and his hooligans tried attacking the Deputy Commissioner of Nagpur Police, a man called Niketan Kadam, with an axe. So yahan baitkar, please don't wax eloquent about the Nagpur riots. More than 100 people have been arrested. Point number two, let's be very clear. The lease for this particular building belonging to Fahim Khan expired in 2020. My simple question is, Uddhav Thackeray was the Chief Minister, Madhav, from November 2019 till 29th June 2022. Ideally, action against Fahim Khan should have been taken by Uddhav Thackeray, Rahul Gandhi and Sharad Pawar, who were in alliance at that point in time and running Maharashtra, albeit very incompetently. The Fadnavis government has only done what you guys should have done 2.5 3 years back.
In Tehseen's defense, I'll just say that he did mention accused. He didn't mention that he's innocent. Let's just clarify that. But Tehseen, respond to the point that action should have been taken earlier during Mr. Uddhav Thackeray's regime and not now. Why was action not taken earlier?
Even this action is being cloaked under not Honorable Chief Minister Devendra Fadnavis G's action, but the Nagpur Municipal Corporation's action. So let all your viewers please Google who ran the Nagpur Municipal Corporation. It was the BJP before the tenure expired, and of course now the BJP doesn't want elections there. So it was they who were supposed to do it. That is the first point, and that's where we've caught him. As I said, it was accused. But let's hear what JJ K. Vishwanathan says. He said, how can a house be demolished just because he's an accused? It can't be demolished even if he's a convict. There has to be some streamlining, but most importantly, how is one structure demolished and the other similar structures in the same area keep standing? This is clear vigilantism. Now, out here, I'm saying this, I don't care about politicians. These bureaucrats should understand they are in direct contact.
I'll add one more line from what the Supreme Court said, since you're quoting the Supreme Court. The executive cannot replace the judiciary in performing its core functions. And that's a statement that raises a number of questions as far as bulldozer action is concerned. Sanju Verma, 30 seconds, and then we move on to next debate. Please, 1 second.
Thank you. Madhav, Tehseen can keep quoting Supreme Court judgments, but I want to also tell your viewers, this is the same bunch, and I'm not talking of Tehseen. There is this entire left liberal cabal when on the 9th of September 2020, without even a one-day notice, यहाँ 15 दिन के notice की बात की जाती है, suo moto Kangana Ranaut's residence cum official bungalow building, whatever you want to call it, was demolished with impunity, and Sanjay Raut, Uddhav Thackeray were clapping and applauding from the sidelines, saying "Hua to hua." Whereas what has Devendra Fadnavis said in 10 seconds? He has said,
quick response, Tehseen, quick response. Ukhar diya was a statement that was made at that point of time in Samna. All right, I'm told we just don't have any time. We have to slip into a quick break. But Sanju Verma and Tehseen will continue with us for the next debate, which is also incidentally from Maharashtra. Stay tuned.